Years in captivity in Gaza as part of a ceasefire deal with Hamas. Nearly 2,000 Palestinians were also freed from Israeli detention under the same agreement. The US President Donald Trump, addressing the Israeli parliament, called it a historic dawn of the new Middle East. Meanwhile, the Israeli Prime Minister has hailed Trump as the greatest friend that Israel has ever had.
October 13th will go down in history as one of the most important dates towards securing a path to peace in the Israel-Gaza conflict. Under a US-brokered ceasefire deal, Hamas handed over all 20 surviving hostages to Israel on Monday. For US President Donald Trump, it was the historic dawn of a new Middle East. Trump addressed Israeli Knesset, thereby becoming the fourth US president to address the Israeli parliament. Trump called it a historic dawn of a new Middle East.
This is not only the end of a war, this is the end of an age of terror and death and the beginning of the age of faith and hope and of God. It's the start of a grand concord and lasting harmony for Israel and all the nations of what will soon be a truly magnificent region. I believe that so strongly. This is the historic dawn of a new Middle East.
US President Donald Trump also met with the families of the hostages at the Knesset in Jerusalem. On his part, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu thanked Trump for his indispensable role in securing the release of the Israeli hostages.
We welcome you here to thank you for your pivotal leadership in putting forward a proposal that got the backing of almost the entire world. A proposal that brings all our hostages home. A proposal that ends the war by achieving all our objectives. A proposal that opens the door to an historic expansion of peace in our region and beyond our region.
In Tel Aviv, thousands of people cheered, hugged and wept in Hostages Square as they watched convoys carrying Israeli hostages held captive in Gaza make their way back to home soil. On the other hand, buses carrying Palestinians released from Israeli prisons as part of the accord also arrived in Gaza. The conflict started after militants seized 251 hostages during Hamas's unprecedented attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, which led to the deaths of 1,219 people, most of them civilians. Most of those abducted were released in successive prisoner exchanges. The release of hostages and the freeing of Palestinian detainees form a critical aspect of the first phase of the ceasefire accord. With Fuzail Ahmed, Tanvi Taneja for DD India.